guys, I'm at. Hey guys, we have Tidbit the turtle, and today we're in sandiego. This episode
indeed will disappear from history. I think this job calls for very loose.
Greetings, oh despicable one.
Listen, I'm sending you through the time point to Alexandria around the year 270 BC. There's something very special I want you to steal.
Good. Ordinary thefts aren't my style.
I understand. This info beam will give you all the details. Now get going.
Time pilots. Barren Wasteland just stole something from the past. You've got 28 minutes to get it back, or history will change forever. Initiate chrono skimmer launch sequence. Boot up the chrono computer. Power up the engines. Extend the temporal sequencer. Now, get going!
We're on the case and we're chasing her through history. Chrono skimmer, engines hot, vile villains, evil plot, our brave squadron leader will help us defeat her and bring back the loot to its rightful place in time. Tell me where in time is Carmen, Sandiego. Stop her crime and solve this mystery. Tell me where in time is Carmen, Sandiego. We're on the case and we're chasing her through history.
And here's the time pilot squadron leader, Jene.
Hey, welcome aboard, everybody. I want you to hang on tight because we've got a very big mission, but very little time. So let's meet today's time pilots, starting with Linda Baffo. Come on, Linda, nice to see you. And Steve Ronan. Come on out here, Steve. Welcome to the squadron. All right. And Jene commisso. Jene, nice to see you. Very good, time pilots. Just so you know, we depend on fact fuel to power the chrono skimmer, and you guys will be generating that fuel with your answers. Now, each of you is equipped with 100 power points, so let's check in with the chrono skimmer engine crew. All right. Never leave home without them, and since they're ready and raring to go, let's begin our pursuit of barren wasteland. Chief, what's our mission profile?
Squadron, your time target is around 270 BC. Destination, the city of Alexandria in ancient Egypt. Many ancient cities were packed with wooden buildings, so fires were a real problem. Then a man named Catasidios invented something that put fires out. It used cylinders and pistons to squirt a stream of water. By inventing the science of hydraulics, Catasidios gave firefighters one of their most important weapons against fire. Or so history told us till now, when barren wasteland went back into time and staged an historic hydraulic heist.
Thanks for the info, Chief. All right, time pilots, for 10 power points, what did barren wasteland steal? Was it the water pump, fire hose, or sprinkler system? Remembering the clues we just heard? Alexandria, around 270 BC, invented by Catasidios, firefighting device using cylinders and pistons to squirt water. All right, guys, you heard the clues. Lock on to an answer as soon as you can. All right, Linda, what did you say?
I said the water pump.
All right, Steve?
I said the water pump.
Okay,
I said
Jene?
the fire hose.
All right, correct answer is the water pump. 10 points for Linda and Steve. Time pilots, now we know what barren wasteland stole. We want to get it back. I'd say if one of you today can retrieve that loot and capture Carmen Sandiego, you'll win a complete multimedia computer system, all right? So, let's go get it back. Engine room, let's warp to the time of the crime. Okay, pilots, we made it back to 270 BC, and so far... Wait a second. Oh, that last warp really depleted our fact fuel. We need to refuel with a data boost. All right, time pilots, I'll name something. Your job, buzz in and tell me if it existed in 270 BC or did not exist. First one to buzz in and answer correctly gets 5 power points, but if you're wrong, you lose 5, okay? Here we go. Dinosaurs. Going to Linda.
Did not exist.
Did not, correct, they did not exist. They died out approximately 66 million years earlier. All right, ice skates. Going to Linda.
Did not exist.
Actually, they existed. Early ice skates were made from animal bones. How about matches? Going again to Linda.
Did not exist.
They did not exist, correct. Matches were not developed until 1827. Umbrellas. Going to Jene.
Existed.
Yes, they did. Evidence suggests umbrellas date back to 2400 BC. Rocks. Going to Linda.
Existed.
Yes, they existed. All right, very nice, guys. You've replenished our fact fuel. And just a reminder, all our fact fuel is verified by Encyclopedia Britannica. Now let's continue our mission here in 270 BC. Hey, we're in luck, guys. That's the clue finder. It's locked onto someone in the future. Let's bring him aboard and see if they can help us, all right? Hey, it's a fireman.
Indeed I am. I just came from a huge fire. It was great fun to watch.
Wow.
I might go back, but this time I won't get quite so close.
Wait. You're telling me the fire's still burning?
Probably.
Well, go put it out.
Well, it's not my problem.
You're a fireman. It's your job to put out fires. Go.
Look, I work for a fire insurance company. When I go to a fire, I look at the house and I see that they've got a fire mark. It's a metal plate on the side of the house. Tells us they're insured by our company. If I see the fire mark, then I put out the fire.
Well, what if you don't see the fire mark?
Oh, then pretty soon there's no house, is there? Sure inspires people to get the old insurance now, don't it?
Wait. You only put out fires on homes that are insured by your company? That's some system. I mean,
It's brand new. We're very, very proud of it, let me tell you. You know, about 15 years ago, there were no fire brigades at all. And the Great Fire destroyed much of the city. It almost got me, but I jumped into the tents just like that. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to go back and take a look at that fire. What do you
Good.
say?
Go.
You want to come?
I'll stay here. You quickly go.
All right, I'll go back.
Okay there, pilots. Now tell me the place and time where barren wasteland is hiding. Paris in the 1540s, London in the 1680s, or Berlin in the 1720s. Remembering the clues we just heard. Thames River, Great Fire destroyed much of the city 15 years earlier, and new private firefighting companies looked for fire marks. Linda, what did you say?
I said London in the 1680s.
Well, all right. Steve, what did you say?
I said London in the 1680s.
Okay, Jene?
I also said London in the 1680s.
You guys are going to be happy because it's London in the 1680s. 10 points for everybody. You know, Squadron, the terrible Great Fire of London burned in 1666. And every future fire might be a great fire if we don't get back to the water pump. Engine room, let's warp to the 1680s. All right, pilots, we followed barren wasteland to the 1680s, but he's about to do some globe hopping in the late 1600s. So it's time for global pursuit. Grab your controls, watch the globe on your screen, and buzz in when you think you know the answer. If you're right, you get 5 power points. If you're wrong, you lose 5, okay? Remember, we're in the late 1600s, but we're referring to places by their modern-day names. Here we go. The barons in the city where an exploding artillery shell heavily damages the Parthenon. Going to Linda.
Is it Athens?
It is Athens. Very nice. That happened during a battle between the Venetians and the Turks. Nice call. Then he scampered to the colony that moves its capital to Williamsburg after a fire in Jamestown. Going to Jene.
Virginia.
Yes, it is. Back then, Williamsburg was known as Middle Plantation. Next, now he's in the city where architect Christopher Wren directs the rebuilding effort after the Great Fire. Going to Steve.
Is it London?
It is London, Steve. He's on the loose in the country where Mount Etna erupts, killing 20,000 people. Again to Steve.
Italy?
Correct, Italy. It erupts in 1669. All right, the barons dash to the place where several African Americans and Native Americans burn their masters' homes. Going to Jene.
South Carolina.
Actually, it's Connecticut. All right, guys. Well done. That's the good news. The bad news, I just found out Baron Wasteland skipped out of Connecticut right before we got there. I mean, go figure. Right? Wait a second. Hey, that's the engine room alert, guys. Let's check in with the crew, all right? What are you picking up, John?
Yeah, Kevin, I've locked onto a message from our friend Millennia, the oldest woman on Earth.
Oh, great, John. Put it up on the view screen.
Alrighty, I'm engaging visual contact right now.
Advertising. I was just recalling 1944. Back then, I was in advertising. And I came up with a mascot for the U.S. Forest Service campaign to prevent forest fires. Smokey the Skunk, I called him. Cute cartoon skunk dressed up in a little fireman's uniform. I even had a perfect slogan, fire stinks. But they wound up using Smokey Bear instead. Cartoonist created Smokey Bear, who wore a hat, blue jeans. He was plastered across ads and posters where he reminded folks, remember, only you can prevent forest fires. I still prefer Smokey Skunk, or even my other character, they don't, Speck of Ash. His slogan was, let's make fire bite the dust. But, Speck bit the dust instead.
Did you know Cheez-It made extra toasty?
Of course. Want it? Need it? Cheesy.
Zero is 5 times more attractive to flies, working 24/7 to kill 99.9% of bugs trapped, with no odor and no mess. We got Zero!
Our most human moments should be celebrated with humans. Celebrate being human at sea.
The best way to see the USA starts in a Chevy Equinox.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call her? Oh, we actually sold to twins naming rights.
Yeah, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Pretty sorry to hear that, but pretty happy to have those clues, guys. Squadron, what war is being fought in a time where Baron is hiding? Is it Vietnam War, Spanish-American War, or World War II? Remembering the clues we just heard. 1944, U.S. Forest Service campaign to prevent forest fires, and Smokey Bear debuts. All right, guys, those are the clues. Lock onto your answer as soon as you can. All right, Linda Kiddo, what'd you say?
I said World War II.
All right, Steve.
I also said World War II.
And Jene?
I also said World War II.
You guys are good. The answer is World War II. That's what we like to see. 10 points for everybody. Pilots, Smokey's slogan was, only you can prevent forest fires. But right now, only we can save the history of firefighting by getting back the loot. So let's warp to 1944.
Going somewhere time takes? I don't think so.
Pilots, we made it to 1944, but Baron Wasteland just zapped our fax fuel. It's time for another data boost. All right, time pilots, I'm going to name a movie. Your job, answer yes if that movie is about firefighters, or no if it isn't. If you're right, you get 5 power points. If you're wrong, you lose 5. Remember, yes or no. Backdraft, going to Steve.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it was. It was directed by former Happy Days star Ron Howard. Heat, going to Linda.
Yes.
Actually, no is the answer. There have been at least 3 movies called Heat, but none of them have to do with firefighters. Towering Inferno, going to Linda.
Yes.
Yes, it's about a fire in a massive skyscraper. How about Great Balls of Fire? Going to Linda again.
No.
No, good, that's the answer. It's a biography of 50s rock star Jerry Lee Lewis. Some Like It Hot. Going again to Linda.
No.
No is the answer. It's a very famous 1959 comedy starring Marilyn Monroe. All right, guys, you have replenished our fax fuel, and that means we're ready for time travel from 1944. All right, the question really is where's the Baron with the loot? Because, wait a second, did you hear that? Someone's breaking into our freedom zone.
Hello, time chumps. I'm vacationing in Kuwait, home to some of the world's biggest oil fields. I love the smell of crude oil in the morning, especially when it's... See, Iraq recently invaded Kuwait. Then soldiers from other countries drove the Iraqis out. but they set fire to about 650 oil wells as they left. Now those burning wells are trashing the environment, wasting money, and making me and all around happy lives. Unfortunately, a bunch of hotshot Texas firefighters have flown in to put out the fumy fires. You see, every time things get going good, someone's got to spoil my...
Ritz Drizzled Minis, the salty sweet combo of your dreams.
You had me at Ritz. Providing a home for your little ones can feel overwhelming. Progressive created Up Payment, a down payment assistance program for first-time home buyers. Because your family's dream of home ownership is our dream too.
All right, guys. The Baron foolishly gave us some clues, so let's use them. Tell me, where in time is he hiding? Is it just after the Boer War, just after invasion of Panama, or just after the Persian Gulf War? Remembering the clues we just heard. Invasion of Kuwait by Iraq. Iraqis set oil well fires. Specially trained firefighters are flown in. All right, guys, those are clues. Lock onto your answer as soon as you can so we can get back that loot. Linda, what did you say?
I said just after the Persian Gulf War.
Okay, Steve?
I said just after the Persian Gulf War.
I'm glad you're happy about that.
Just after the Persian
Oh, well, you know what? We're also happy about that because the correct answer is just after the Persian Gulf War. Nice, guys. And you know, pilots, the Gulf War ended in 1991. Thanks to the firefighters who put out the blazing wells, an even greater environmental disaster has been averted. But who knows how long those oil wells will burn if we fail on our mission today. All right, Squadron, we've got to make one more leap forward in time, and that means an ultimate data boost. Pilots, in an ultimate data boost, each correct answer is worth 10 power points. But if you're wrong, you lose 10, okay? I'll give you a statement about fire. Your job, buzz in and tell me if it's a true statement or a false statement. All right, here we go. All known substances require oxygen to burn. Going to Jene.
True.
Yes, it is. The first fire trucks actually delivered fire to homes to help restart rain-soaked fireplaces. Going to Jene again.
False.
Yes, it is false. The White House was once burned by enemy invaders. Going to Linda.
True.
It is true. Good. The British burned it during the War of 1812, but it was rebuilt and occupied by James Monroe in 1817. Nice. One of the two types of home smoke detectors contains radioactive material. Going to Linda.
True.
Yes, it is true. Ionization detectors use a tiny amount of radioactive material to detect the presence of smoke. All things that burn produce flame. Again to Linda.
False.
Yes, it is false. Certain substances, like coal, burn without making a flame. One method of fighting a forest fire is to intentionally burn trees. Going again to Linda.
True.
Yes, areas of forest are sometimes strategically burned to prevent an oncoming fire from spreading. Fireflies shoot tiny balls of flame at their enemies. Going again to Linda.
False.
Correct, it is false. 3 Apollo astronauts were killed by a fire in their space capsule. Again to Linda.
True.
Yes, it is true. The crew of Apollo 1 died during a flight simulation on the launch pad in 1967. Finally, the first hot cereals were lit by a match and cooked in your bowl. Linda? It's false. It's false, but that was a very nice round. Let's see what happened, guys. Linda has 215 power points. Steve has 155, and Jene has 155. So that means we have a tie, guys. And that means that I've got a tiebreaker. To break the tie, I'll give you clues about a U.S. president. The first one to identify the president correctly goes on to the next round. So here go the facts. You buzz in when you think you know them. If you're right, you get it. If you're wrong, you keep going. He was the 34th president. John F. Kennedy succeeded him as president. I like Ike, used as a campaign slogan. The Eisenhower jacket is named for him. Okay, Steve, what did you say?
Dwight D. Eisenhower?
That would be correct. I'm glad you got that one, Steve. All right. And that means that Linda and Steve are moving on to the next phase of this mission. So, Jene, you did a great job. You really did. Give me 5. All right. Very good. And now the chief wants to say a few words to express our appreciation.
Criminal schmiminal. Don't let barren wasteland get you down. You did outstanding work today. So, we'd like to reward you with our Acme TimeNet Mission Pack. It includes a deluxe Britannica World Atlas, this official Carmen t-shirt, the Chrono Skimmer cap with you-know-who's picture in front, a Wearing Time watch, plus the Carmen Sandiego CD-ROM library and board game. You'll match wits against the crime queen herself through countless cases and thousands of clues. From Acme TimeNet Command, we salute you.
All right, Squadron. We sent Jene back to TimeNet Command while we stay on board here and complete this mission. You guys ready?
Sure. Let's go.
You are? All right, Chief, we're ready.
Time pilots, the history of firefighting is at stake. Get to Kuwait in 1991. Take back the pump from that chump. Kevin, you're in command.
All right, Chief. Time pilots, full speed ahead to 1991. Look, Barren Wasteland's got the first water pump in a cybersphere. Activate the loop tractor beam.
We'll meet again, Time Tots, and sooner than you think.
Guys, we have gotten back the first water pump and have it safely on board. Congratulations, you've completed mission objective number 1. Plus, you're now one step closer to winning that awesome multimedia computer system. But before we continue chasing the Baron, we've got to return the loot to around 270 BC. So let's check in with the Chief to get our flight plan. Chief?
Time pilots, you must navigate the Chrono Skimmer through 8 events from the history of fire and firefighting, starting at the most recent event and finishing at the least recent event. The time pilot who does that goes on to chase Carmen and Barren Wasteland along the trail of time. Here are the events on your flight plan. The Jamestown, Virginia colony burns for the 2nd time. The first self-propelled motor fire engine is introduced. The song Disco Inferno is heard in the film Saturday Night Fever. The first water pump is invented. The World Trade Center bombing. Emperor Nero begins rebuilding Rome after a fire. FDR delivers his first fireside chat. Joan of Arc is burned at the stake. That's your briefing time, pilots. Good luck on your journey.
Okay, Linda, you had the higher score. You have the choice of going first or second.
I would like to go first.
All right, in that case, Linda, I want you to navigate this Chrono Skimmer back through time from the most recent event to the least recent event, starting by picking the most recent event on the board. You may begin.
Okay, the World Trade Center bombing.
Yes, 1993.
Disco Inferno and Saturday Night Fever.
Correct, 1977.
Okay. FDR's first fireside chat.
Yes, 1933.
The first motor fire engine.
Yes, 1898. Keep going.
The second burning of Jamestown colony.
Correct, 1676.
He's dead, man.
Okay, Joan of Arc is burned at the stake.
Yes, you've got us to 1431. Keep going.
The first water pump is invented.
Right, back to you, Steve, picking the most recent event.
World Trade Center bombing.
Yes, 1993.
Disco Inferno and Saturday Night Fever.
Correct, 1977.
FDR's first fireside chat.
Yes, 1933.
First motor fire engine.
Yes, 1898. Keep going.
Second burning of Jamestown colony.
Correct, 1676.
Joan of Arc burned at the stake.
Yes, 1431.
Nero begins rebuilding Rome.
Correct, 65.
And the first water pump is invented.
Correct, Steve. You saved history. Congratulations, buddy. And come here, Linda. You did a great job. You let us get there. That was a tough one, I'll tell you, back and forth like that. But you know what? We're not done yet. You and I are going to move on in just a moment. But Linda, you've got another mission, my friend. And right now, the Chief has a word about it.
You've done some top-notch navigation today, and you always need to be ready for future missions. So, we're equipping you with a complete TimeNet mission pack and this terrific portable CD player featuring a polycarbonate body, a MASH 1-bit DA conversion system, 24-track random access programming. Plus, it's mighty smooth and pretty. Job well done, Time Pilot.
Steve, you navigated us back to around 270 BC and returned the first water pump. Right now, Linda is piloting the Chrono Skimmer back to the present. But Steve, both Carmen and Barren Wasteland are still out there, so you've got more to do. You've got to track them down, all right?
All right.
So it's time for us to exit the Chrono Skimmer and head for the Trail of Time. Chief, that a go?
Kevin, I'm initiating the transportal exit sequence. Prepare to leave the chronoskimmer.
We're ready, Chief. Look out, Carmen, we're on our way.
Feel like your tooth sensitivity isn't severe enough to deal with? What if I told you Sensodyne has a fast and simple remedy? New Sensodyne Clinical Repair starts to repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I'm so excited to introduce this new product to patients. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing.
A foot long from Subway for only $6.99. Bread baked daily. Fresh veggies and protein piled high. The drizzled sauce, just $6.99. Can they do that? Sub Club members get a foot long for $6.99.
As I've always sung about holding on to the people and places that shape us, this collection with Dollar General is another way to share that spirit.
It's Carmen, Sandiego. Stop, that's crime, and solve this mystery. Tell me where. It's Carmen, Sandiego. We're on the case, and they're chasing us through history.
All right, Steve, we made the trail of time. You gotta track Carmen through 6 time portals by answering her questions. Do that in 90 seconds, and you'll energize the capture crystal, which will trap Carmen Sandiego, and you'll win that big multimedia computer system. Ready? Let's go. Set. Go, Steve, go. Follow the engine crew to the first portal.
It's 1654. Where is America's first fire engine commissioned? Massachusetts or Virginia?
Virginia!
Crank the crank over the gate, Steve. Keep going, almost there. Keep on cranking. All right, go to the second portal.
It's 1827. What is invented to start fires? Gunpowder or friction matches?
Friction matches?
Yes, you've got 4 more to go. You've got 56 seconds. Keep up the good work, Steve.
It's 1871. What city loses 4 square miles in a fire? New Orleans or Chicago?
Chicago!
All right, you've captured barren wasteland. Congratulations. Keep going.
It's 1945. What's the first city on which the atomic bomb is dropped? Hiroshima or Nagasaki?
Hiroshima?
All right, 2 more to go with 30 seconds left.
It's 1965. What U.S. weapon burns forests in Vietnam? Patriot missile or napalm?
Napalm?
All right, 1 more to go, Steve.
It's 1991. Where are Iraqis setting fire to oil wells? Egypt or Kuwait?
Kuwait.
All right, you made it to the 12 time, Steve. Very good, and you've energized the capture crystal. Now take it and place it in the chronological chamber to capture Carmen Sandiego. Way to go. You completed every phase of your mission. And now the Chief wants to show you what you've won. Chief?
Pilot, you've navigated yourself to an A1 mission rating and this multimedia computer system. With a powerful processor, fax modem, CD-ROM drive, and color monitor, it's the sharpest hot rod on the info superhighway. You'll also get a year of Britannica Online, the definitive cyber source for information. Plus, the Britannica CD-ROM Encyclopedia and the complete 32-volume Britannica Encyclopedia set. Now, all of history will be at your fingertips. Time Pilot, I salute you.
Thanks, Chief. All right, Steve, you did it. You won the big computer. Feel pretty happy?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you made a great time pilot. You captured barren wasteland. You captured Carmen. You did a great job, a great time pilot. But now we've got to head back to the present. Because remember, at Acme TimeNet, history is our job. The future is yours.
We're on the case and we're chasing her through history.